Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt Brown with VoMac Truck Sales here in Evansville, Indiana. The channel is called Southern Indiana Mack Volvo Sales, and we've got a great one here today. We're going to change gears and show you our construction and refuse offerings from the Mack lineup here. We've got a 2020 Mack Granite. This truck is spec'd with an MP8 13-liter, 425 horsepower engine. We've got the Mack MDrive heavy duty 12-speed automated manual transmission, and we've got Mack rear ends on this one with a gear ratio of 3.56. So it's a great truck, and we'll take a closer look here at it. So starting off on the front here, first thing I wanted to bring to your attention was our Golden Bulldog. Didn't know if you guys knew the reason why. If you do, why don't you share that in the comments, and we'll see if you guys are sharp up on your Mack knowledge. Anyway, starting off with the front axle here, we expect a 20,000 pound front axle on this truck. So what that means is that's our 20,000 pound axle. You've got two steering gearboxes on there. The reason we do that is it does help with tire wear as you're turning in those tight corners, doing your construction routes, or in those areas where you're just really trying to get through tight spaces. So it's going to help you out, get that steering turned a little bit easier. This truck is spec'd with 425 65R 22.5 Bridgestone M864s on the front, and then we've got 22.5 11R 22.5 M710 on the rear, all aluminum wheels. We've got a 117-gallon tank, power windows, power mirrors. Here's our one-box system, emission system here. Got a battery box with battery disconnect, and you'll notice that everything on this truck that we could is polished. We wanted it to look nice as you show up to the job site. Really could help with giving your company a great image, showing that you're proud of what you've got. So that's the front of the truck. We'll take a look underneath the hood here. All of our hoods today are very easy. Don't have to stand on that bumper and really strain one arm. We've got gas assist shocks in there for you. So again, this is our MP8 engine. It's a 425 horsepower. Notice the big front axle there. Stainless bumper. Here's the other side of the engine. And there's that second gearbox for your steering to help you out there. Close that up and walk around the back. So this truck is a 228-inch wheelbase. We've set it up with enough room for you to put a 20,000 pound non-steer pusher axle. That way you can have a good tri-axle spec with a 16-foot body. Or you can see we've added enough afterframe that if you needed a quad, or we've even made these a tri-axle roll-off before. All we have to do is slide that tandem back, add some drive shaft, and we can make this truck to whatever you might need it to be. We've got cab-mounted exhaust. That way you've got a clean back of cab. So as you're putting your dump bodies on, you can snug that up as close as you can to the back of the cab. This truck is double framed. And you'll notice got Mack rear ends. So these are top load carriers. It's our double reduction rear ends. This is our 150 151 series. Again, that ratio is 3.56. Now something new for Mack. This come out a couple years ago, but it's a new suspension for Mack. It's our MRide. This is a 46,000 pound parabolic leaf suspension. So it's an addition to our Camelbacks rated at 44,000 pounds. This is a 46,000 pound. And with this suspension, you have great benefits such as 19.5-inch articulation. So what that's going to do is keep your tires on the ground as you're going over that uneven terrain. provide for better tire wear, longer tire life, and keep those tires giving you traction on the ground. The other benefit of our Mack carriers is called the automatic locking differentials, or peanuts in the Mack world. When they detect wheel slip, you can touch the brakes. You'll automatically engage the power divider to get both axles on drive. So, really great feature with those Mack carriers. There is a switch in the dash. If you need to do that, you can engage those, but they are automatic for you. Again, back up at the battery box, all polished, stainless. Power mirrors, LED markers, 2 air horns. So, great work truck. Some vocations that we've put these trucks into, obviously the construction market with tri-axle and quad axle dump trucks. They can also be made into the refuse industry as a roll-off or a rear loader. So we've done all of those here at VoMac. So we've got lots of customers in the construction here, and so we definitely are well versed in those markets. We'll take a look inside the cab now. Notice you've got 3 points of contact, so that way you're safe. And as I'm holding the camera here, I won't use those, but we've got them here for your safety. So this is our day cab here in the Granite. Get this thing started up just a little bit here. All right, so dash is going to match all the way across our Pinnacle, Anthem, and Granite models. It's all going to look the same. Over here you got tachometer, water temperature gauge, oil pressure, def. Over here, speedometer, fuel, and air pressure gauges. Then in our middle display, got our home screen there. And there's our pre-trip assistant again, so you can check your lights and switches before you take off. And you only need just one person. You don't have to have somebody else to help you check your lights. Push that and walk around the truck and just ensure all your lights are working before you take off for the day. So again, on the steering wheel, we've got our smart controls on the right hand side. It's the radio controls, station, channel, mode, volume, mute. And on the left hand side, you've got your Bluetooth telephone controls along with cruise control. Down on the door, you've got power windows, power locks, power mirrors. Moving over on the dash, we've got our 12-speed automated MDrive transmission control. With this transmission, you get control over the first 6 gears. So if you're really loaded down off-road, you can put it in manual and you've got control over those first 6 gears if you need it. Otherwise, the transmission will take care of the shifting for you. The Mack radio, Bluetooth capable, XM, FM, or pardon me, FM, AM, CD, weather. Moving over on the dash, we've got some gauges, engine oil, transmission oil temperature, exhaust temperature, and boost pressure. And down here we've got automatic traction control, grade gripper. And again, that grade gripper will hold the brakes for 3 seconds while you're starting off on an incline so that you can switch from the brake pedal to the accelerator. And then we've got our differential lock and PTO switch. We equip these with a PTO prep kit. That way when we send them off to the bodybuilders, they can put the PTO on and they don't have to wire a switch to the dash. We're already wired through the ECM. Got the solenoid back on the transmission. Down below that, you've got climate controls, power outlet, cup holders. Going around, you've got power windows and locks over on the passenger side. Really nice passenger seat. Triangles. And then behind on the back wall, we've got our rear storage. I don't know if you can see that, but there's the rear storage. Get in the cab, all LED lights. Up here in front of the driver is the microphone and the switches for the dome lights. So just a quiet riding cab. Notice that the windshield is two-piece. There again, in case you get a rock hit one. Easy replacement, and roped in, so get the old one out, put the new one in, and off you go. So guys, this is a quick video, but it's a great truck. You got many different options with this truck. Many different vocations we can put this thing in for you, and it's just a great tough truck. Hence the name Granite. So anyway, just wanted to follow up with the question on the Golden Dog. That means it's a Mack engine, Mack transmission, Mack rear ends. That's why we have the Golden Dog on this truck. So anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching. Again, my name is Matt Brown with VoMac Truck Sales in Evansville, Indiana. This channel's called Southern Indiana Mack Volvo Sales. Hope you guys have a great evening and a great day.